Hey Taurus, how y'all doing? Welcome. We are going to be taking a look at your February through March, your Imbolc season general reading here. So the first thing that I want to say to you, and then we'll talk a bit about your meditation. The first thing that I want to say to you is you're on track. That is the overall message of this time period for you. You are very much on track. In your meditation, I saw the image of a raccoon in the nighttime, scurrying around as raccoons tend to do. And I saw this raccoon stop, and I saw this sort of like this shining jewel, sort of like a light bulb in the shape of like a crystal or even like a diamond, in the middle of its forehead, glowing in the darkness. And I saw the words, "I think, therefore I am." And then I saw this image of like, the light bulb moment where you get an idea or you realize something. It's that eureka moment, all of these ideas, information, confirmation, inspiration coming right through the raccoon's forehead. And it was just like a, whoo, like again, like a eureka moment. This is really fascinating because in the Northern Hemisphere, looking at the season of Imbolc of February into March, going into the springtime, this is a time where we're going from the dark time into the light, right? Because we're going towards the reset where the light is steadily growing and growing and growing, and that's very much what Imbolc is about. Imbolc is about that spark, that little spark of something that, should you choose to fan it, it can very much turn into a flame. So that spark absolutely represents your creative self, but it also represents your relationships. The fire, the wand suit, and the tarot is very much about what inspires you, what gives you that sense of purpose, where your passions lie, and also your connection to, why you wake up in the morning. What is your purpose? What is your reason? So that's a season we're looking at here, and the time where we can really take those sparks of inspiration, should we be open to them. And that's a big message for you too as well, Taurus, is stay open. I even think that, well, should we stay open to them can really lead us in a direction that we're, been wishing for and wanting to manifest, but haven't necessarily seen the path quite yet or how to get there, the next steps to get there. The raccoon being in the nighttime, I do get a sense that there might be some waking up in the middle of the night with ideas. So keep a pad of paper or your phone with your notes app nearby. I really see some moments coming like bolts of lightning, good lightning, happy lightning, in these moments, and you're not going to want to miss them. So in the middle of the night or even late at night, if you have insomnia, or just open your mind and go, why can't I sleep yet? And I'm telling you, with what I'm feeling for you, there's going to be a reason. There's something that you're meant to, like a download that wants to come through to you. So that's very exciting, Taurus. From where I'm sitting, it feels incredibly exciting. So getting into your spread here, your animal energy for this time period is the crocodile. So crocodile is all about timing. It's very much about timing, you being exactly where you're meant to be at that opportune moment to have that eureka experience. Crocodile is, it's related to dragon energy, right? You can see that eye there. It's very dragon-esque. And it's very much about understanding that it's not always about maximum effort all of the time or doing the most. It's about timing. It's very much about choosing when to move, when to be still. It kind of reminds me of King of Wands in that way as well. And if you're able to time things just right, you're always going to be in the right place at the right time. And that just, right place, right time, that just feels like a big message for you. And I would encourage you to think back over your life. Think about the times where things just sort of happened as if by magic because you just happened to run into that person. You just happened to be in the store at this time where you saw this, which made you realize this and give you an idea for that. It's those happenstance moments of synchronicity, these webs that we unknowingly weave that lead us to exactly where we're meant to be. This often comes into play when we meet people, soulmates, that have an important role in our lives. Soulmates in the form of, teachers, friends, partners, lovers, spouses, all of the above. Think about the times when you've met those certain people that really made an impact in your life. Those moments. That's what we're feeling here with this crocodile energy. So that is swirling around you. All the more important to stay open, stay aware, conserve your energy as well, Taurus. You're going to want all the energy in your knapsack for these moments where the timing really matters. okay? If you find yourself feeling the need to just do busy work or just be busy for the sake of whatever have you, and you get those inclinations to slow down, take a day off, take an afternoon off, take 2 hours off, whatever it is, really listen to those nudges. Really, really listen. I see the universe, your guide, spirit, holding up these signs, but you're only going to be able to see them if you just slow down on the road a little bit, enjoy the view, okay? I have shivers. I have shivers talking about this. This feels incredibly important. I'll tell you what, Taurus, you were the first one that I'm filming in this round, and that felt very strong. Was like, I don't do this in any sort of order with, the 12 signs. I very much am told what order to go into. I'm inspired into it, wherever you want to look at it. And this morning they're like, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus first. It feels like timing matters, and like this is a bit important. So I'm here for it. So you are coming through as Chariot. This is well, it's no surprise at all. So this is Cancer energy. This is about victory, success, but forward movement that is balanced, destined. This is a major arcana, which means that you're having a major moment. And I love that for you. It just feels like this is sort of shining down on the rest of the reading, really blessing it. You know what I'm noticing? Raccoons are black and white, right? And we have these black and white sphinxes here as well. So I'm really getting a lot of imagery and feeling around balance. Again, about that timing, about those stars in the sky with waking up a star, literally that golden piece at his head, like I saw at the raccoon. Really feels like those moments of inspiration, but I cannot say this enough. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You are on your path. So often in life, because it's how life goes, right? We're here to learn lessons and grow as souls. We take detours. We take loads of detours, knowingly and sometimes unknowingly, oftentimes unknowingly. And then we have to have those tower moments that bring us back into alignment, right? And usually those happen from fear-based choices. You are right on your path. There's any detours that you've taken, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And honestly, with the clients that I have, all the readings that I've done in my life, that is the best message. It's all anyone ever really wants to hear is like, am I where I'm meant to be? And you are. So I love it for you. So in your place of challenge, we have 5 of cups here. So, 5 is the number of change. This is very much about perspective. This is such a silly little card, I always feel like, because it's so easily remedied. It's like, oh, boop, boop, boop. Let's just like flip this right around and look at what is working. Let's focus on what we have over what we don't have, or over what has, been in the past that might be causing us residual sadness or pain or loss. This is directly linking to your advice here, right? This is your challenge, and your advice is the 3 of Swords. So this is about heart pain, but it's about heart pain that stems from the past. It's about heart pain that, these are minor arcanas that you're being asked to heal. When this comes up as your advice, it's heal what's hurting you. And look at how like he's looking at that, right? Heal anything within you that you instinctively know, and I feel like you know what this is, right? Heal anything within you that you instinctively know is keeping you from moving ahead, moving on, or experiencing things with a fresh perspective. This is going to be different for, depending who you are within your collective, Taurus grouping. But I do feel like for a group of you, this is deeply personal. There's just going to be some healing that needs to go on so that, you can go on to this newness and really receive it and manifest, from a fresh perspective with fresh energy, as opposed to, when we have things that need to be healed, we end up manifesting more of the same, just to, the teacher that the universe is going, oh, you will learn this lesson now. And if you need to repeat this course, well, I'm okay with that. I got all the time in the world, right? So this is really about going, okay, let me consciously look at my sadness. Let me consciously look at the aspects of me that are having trouble with aspects of the past that need to heal with it. I also feel for another section of you, another group of you, and there might be some overlap here. This might be about what's going on in the world, y'all. This might be about the energy is not, and I mean in the world, like the energy is not, exactly tight and right at the moment. It's difficult, it's heavy, It's chaotic. So I also feel like, I'm talking to some empaths here as well. And it's just about understanding that there's only so much that you can do and take on. And if you know that in your personal reality, you're doing all that you can to make your little piece of the world better for you, for your family, for your community, however that feels right for you, in whatever big or small ways that you can do feasibly for yourself, right? Because ultimately, you're only responsible for yourself, right? Then try to walk in that trust and know that, like, that's more than enough. We're out here doing the best we can, and that feels like a big message for you. Okay? And I feel like you're doing better than you think you are at certain points. Your victory is Four of Swords. Now, this is fascinating to me because this is about rest. This is about also peace of mind, right? This is about, I trust that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I know that I deserve to rest and have downtime and really see through this winter time, because this are also swords, right? It talks about the mind, but swords are the suit of winter time. So the fact that in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going from, winter and then slowly making our way towards spring here, right? I really feel like there's something about you're having victory around being satisfied with where you are. Really reclaiming the present moment and going, you know what? I trust that there's nowhere else I need to be. There's no bells that need to be rung. There's no clocks that need winding. I'm just going to settle into where I am, and I'm going to allow myself to be open to divine inspiration by honoring what I need in every present moment. And this is really important in terms of not projecting yourself into the future or wallowing in the past. You're really, really, really being advised to take full advantage of being where you're meant to be by keying into the present moment, because there is gold there. There is gold there that is going to shift your path through the rest of the year. This is a very important time, okay? Now, your outcome could not be better. It's also no surprise to me at all. We have another major arcana here, which means a destined or fated event, right? These little minors here, these little cute little minors here on the bottom row, means you can shift it easily. If you don't like what you see in a minor arcana, you can change it, right? Major is a lot less so. This is just something that your soul is due for, right? It's on the docket. So Wheel of Fortune is the wheel turning in your favor. It's good luck. It's happenstance. It's synchronicity. It's a lot of what I'm feeling for you, right? It's a lot of that right place, right time magic. It just, ooh, shivers. It just feels incredibly good. That ladybug being a symbol of that good luck as well. Things are really going to happen as if by magic, or it seems that way. But it's really things coming together for you. But it's going to be like, wow, I can't believe that just, wow. Like, it's like getting recommended for something, or getting something that do seen by a larger audience, or it's, you having an idea around something that just aligns up for you and helps with your income, helps with your home, helps with your purpose, helps with, in some way, it's going to elevate you forward. And I love it. I love it for you. The fact that this is your outcome, keep doing what you're doing. This is just a little bit of medicine here on this bottom row to go, keep doing what you're doing. In the meantime, try to enjoy where you are, and try to open yourself up to just being okay with knowing and believing that you're exactly where you're meant to be, doing everything that you can feasibly do, and that it's more than enough. That's the medicine. Be the crocodile, right? Wait for those moments. Wait for those natural inclinations of when to move and when to be still. Don't be busy just to be busy and expend that energy needlessly, okay? You're going to need it for what's coming in a good way. Your oracle here is so gorgeous. This is your Imbolc oracle. So this is the calling number 30. I'm here. We have 3 here. 33, right? I am here, present, ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. That is so beautiful. I am here, present, ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. This is such a... Oh, whoa, I just noticed this. Look at this. Do you see the star on the top of the sheep's head, and the star like on the diadem of the chariot rider here? I'm telling you, inspiration is going to strike. So this card is, and look at that little candle there. This is very much about, it's exactly what we've been talking about. This is ready to answer the call. I'm here, present. This is very much about you manifesting some things that are due to you, something that you may have consciously been working towards. But I also feel like maybe unconsciously been manifesting as well, just through little small daily efforts of little choices that you don't even think are necessarily significant at the time, but are going to lead to something that you're like, wow, that I did not see that coming, but it also makes sense. So this is just so positive. This is really about trusting your path and enjoying the present moment so that, here's the thing. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. I always say to clients, it's like, enjoy this time before you get what you want. If you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you were about to manifest something big or a series of little things that really add up to you, that really there was happiness and there was fulfillment and there was just some wonderful big surprise with this Wheel of Fortune waiting for you, like on the other side of this time that we're looking at here, how would you spend this time? If you knew it was coming, how would you spend this time? You'd probably enjoy it very much, right? It's always the time before the trip that's the best to me. It's like right before it happens because you have that vacation to look forward to, you have the trip to look for. It's just right before. It's like Christmas Eve in some ways is better than Christmas, right? It's because that's what this is. That's what this time period is for you. Enjoy it. Telling you what's coming. You're going to look back at this time and either go, yeah, I spent that time well. I'm glad that I like preserved my energy. I enjoyed myself. I was really present. I got some great ideas that prepared me for what's to come. Or I was, letting the energy of the world or my past pain really affect me. I was anxious. I wasn't sure the whole time, then it worked out anyway. Had I known, I might have played that card differently, right? Do for you, Taurus. Also very human, right? But from me to you, enjoy this time. What's coming is just going to be so wonderful for you. So I'm thrilled, Taurus. I love to start off readings this way. I'm so glad that Spirit was like, you best start with Taurus now. And I said, okay. So with that being said, my beautiful Tauruses, let me know if this helps and resonates. I love hearing from you in the comments. Please leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Please like, subscribe, all of the good stuff, share. I just love when we all get together and talk and, join forces and we grow our energy together and talk to each other in the comments. I love it. Like, share your experiences. It's what we're here for. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here as always. And most of all, beautiful, beautiful Taurians, thank you for being you and be well. Until next time.